I just want to go back to this bit of footage. I made a video a few days ago. Melbourne protest, was it the 21st of August, a couple of weeks ago? Like I said, my good friend Robbo Max pointed out a woman somewhere here looked like she triggered the actual protesters to, surge forward. Whether she did or not, it doesn't matter. What does matter is that I believe this was all staged completely. And most people do agree with me. Sadly, some don't. Anyway, I'm going to make my points to why I believe this was staged. As you know, if you don't know, all protests throughout the world for whatever, there's always going to be what we call agent provocateurs, infiltrators, plants, whatever, who actually are working on what we call it, the other side, whether they be the cops, whatever, and they use them to obviously create violence, to make it look like peaceful protesters are violent people, crazy violent people, and that's how they're going to be portrayed to the public, to make them look crazy, to make these protests look crazy, to make people not wanting to go to further protests. It's virtually to make the whole protest thing, to make it look bad. So the things I want to point out. Okay, we got this cameraman, obviously somewhere on top of the Parliament building. Perfect view, perfect position. Obviously knew this was going to happen. Well, when have you seen a shot like this in a protest? But anyway, that makes it highly suspicious. Two, you can count these cops on one hand. I counted about 20, 22, 24 maximum. 1, 2, 3, 6 horses. Usually there's more than that, or 7. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all over the shop. You got a couple straggling cops here. I think you got a few cameramen. Yeah, 20 odd cops. You think they're going to stop 1,000 odd people from going through? That's not the intention. The intention is to stage this. These people here could quite easily go back the way they came, Burke Street, but there's no way known 20 odd cops are going to stop these people if they really wanted to. But people aren't going to be violent. The protesters, virtually all been told, no violence. We do not want the media to use any violence against us. If the cops attack you, well, yeah, defend yourself if you want. But don't instigate the violence. So that's what makes this very, very suspicious. And you'll see, it's obviously, there's a group here. I'll show you that. I don't know, 5 to 10 real heavy set guys. No punies, real heavy set guys, because that's what you want in one of these staged fake violent events. So you got these guys that just happen to be there right at the front, amongst all the other people who are genuine protesters, and like a flock of sheep, because these guys bust through, they all think, well, let's join the chorus and go through. And yeah, I'll just show you. You don't see that woman there. She's somewhere here, and the guy, one of these cops, does the spraying. But this is a feeble attempt, supposedly, to stop this crowd. So let's just roll this. When I say roll, I'll just go bit by bit. I'll mute this. You don't want to hear anything here. Okay. You'll see slight movement coming here. This, especially here. This is the mob that's moving. This handful of guys, no one else is moving here. They're not stretched across. These people have got no idea that this is going to be happening. But they just follow like sheep, like I said. But watch. See that? There was a rush made by about 6, 8, maybe 10 guys. Just there. None of these people moved. No one here moved. These are the ancient provocateurs. And watch how the cops do fuck all. They just retreat, of course. They make it look like it's a pushing contest. That's all it was. They were all ready, these cops, for this. Why weren't these guys spread out more? And I'll just point out, I mentioned how they heavy set, and you'll see. You'll see one guy here is huge. This guy here, have a look at this guy. Would have to be, God, 150 kilos. Like the front row in a rugby league match. We needed big guys like this. And definitely, you know, he's not one of your normal protesters. He's not one of your normal protesters, mums and dads. And check the other guys. You probably won't see this, but the reaction of these guys, especially this guy here, you'll see waving his hands around. This guy here, okay, keep an eye on him. Look at it. Oh, you can't see his, but he's got his hands up in the air. Wave it. Then they just run. They just run. I'll just go back a bit and show that again. All these big blokes. Cops don't do anything. Of course, they're outnumbered, but that's the idea. It was only a bit of pushing and shoving. No big deal. I mean, some of these cops that aren't doing anything, they're just getting out of the way. What was the point of standing there if you're going to be meek like this? So they're the big guys. They're just running through, doing nothing else, making it look like it was violence. Then you got your followers. Of course, the horses are doing nothing. There's the guys. The front line. Look at this guy, see? Look. Celebrating, waving his hands around. That's it. Then you see all the smaller crew, the innocent ones just follow, thinking this is great. And you got, you know, females following. But to be honest, looking at that, there was nothing. So we go back here. They grabbed some guy to make it look like it was, you know, a bit of violence. Then you just got your normal people walking around. Cops just standing around doing nothing, just worrying about one guy. You know, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 14 cops out of the 20 odd, maybe 30, all worried about one guy. Yeah, right. And obviously the cameraman upstairs focuses on this. And we go here. We see it again. Idiot spraying. I don't know if that's any sort of capsicum spray or whatever. I doubt it very much. Could be. But there's only one guy doing it. And everyone just joins in. Look at the cops. It was a joke. And there's normal people just sort of a bit worried going back even. Then they arrested one other guy, all part of the game for sure. Notice how they all congregate on one person because they know the cameraman's going to be on that. We've got a cameraman here, Johnny on the spot. Look at it. 12, 14 cops, all to get one, maybe two guys. What about all the other people? Look at this guy here, perfect. Perfect. What's it, Channel 7, Channel 9? Couldn't get a better position. And they do the usual shit, just lay on top of the guy. Alright, so that's it. Hang on. Don't know what happened there, but... And of course they set off the flares. Why the fuck would you set off flares in a peaceful protest? Those that's setting that off 100% plans, you know. Because the media will say, oh, they lit flares and all this shit. There's no reason to have these flares. So I'll leave it at that. Could be wrong. I don't know. But right now, I believe that whole thing was staged. Staged completely. And if you don't think they do that in protests all over the world, I mean, don't know where you've been. I don't know where you've been. I can guarantee any future protests, there'll be more than that. There'll be actual, you know, smashing of windows and all sorts of damage, but you can guarantee you know who's going to do it. So there it is. Could be wrong. Just my opinion. Most people believe exactly what I've just said, but, you know, it's just an opinion. Just an opinion till it all comes out. But by God, there are so many bloody things around this bloody bullshit. What's happening today? We don't know who's who. We don't know if there are plans. Those that you know, organise the protests. You know, we just don't know. People have come from nowhere on different platforms, organising things, talking about creating political parties, which is a waste of bloody time. You got to get rid of the system, not create other parties to join their system. But yeah, you don't trust. I don't trust anyone, to be honest. You can't trust anyone. Even at the truckie protest, what a lot of shit that was. Pauline Hanson, yeah. Max Egan just happened to be there. Oh yeah, right. Max Egan at the front there. Oh my God, how did he get there? All right, I just want to show you different angle, a few things. This is just before the scuffle, whatever you want to call it, bit of push and shove. Let's just point out a few things. The cameraman all in perfect position, ready for this. What you're going to notice is that the woman going up and down here. Not that one there, but white hat woman, as we call it. Lots of cameramen all ready for this. The cops don't look really concerned, do they? They know this is going to be bullshit. I'm trying to pick her out. The way they're standing here, you have a look at these three. They know not to be worried. This is all going to be staged. Bit of push and shove. There she is. So there she is. I don't know what she's doing, you know, back against the cops, saying a few things to the protest. I don't know what she is doing. You know, who is she? And a friend over here, called a big fatty, as well, going up and down, ignoring the cops behind them. But as you saw in the video yesterday, she walks down here and goes out of the way. I don't know. I just keep. What's she doing? Be honest. What is she doing? And plus her mate, fatty. Keep going. Look, there she is, like she's leading an orchestra. And as you see, the big boys all looking over here, getting ready. They were all looking over there. Now they're starting to move in a little bit. They put the arms around each other. Good little boys. And there she is. Oh, just go back a bit. So you can see it, her and Fatty going up and down, Don't know what they're doing, giving orders, instructions, God knows, but they seem to be pretty much involved, and the cops don't worry about them as these guys are getting ready. And what you're going to see here, the camera focuses on this guy. Yeah, this is all staged. Why did they just pick that guy out? And the camera just happens to focus on it. There she is. Look at that. I mean, what is she doing? What is this person doing? Running the show. That's her voice. And the guys are sort of paying attention. There she is. Look. What's she telling everyone? Who is she? As she walks back up that way. The charge is going to happen any second now. There she is there. Still doing her shit. Now she starts walking this way again. Never once, worrying about the cops behind her. She's got this thing in her hand. Don't know what she's doing with it, but who knows? And now she seems to be, watch this. She stops here. Look, she's waving her arms around, and Fatty Friend is doing the same thing. Now she's got her hands out to the cops. Whatever. What's she doing? Tell me. Look, she's talking to the cops. Are we ready or what? Are we ready for this bullshit? What's going on here? And a Fatty Friend over here. Look at that. What is she? Waving her hands around at this guy. Yeah, I guarantee this guy's in on it as well. Waving her arms around. Who the fuck is she? She's telling this guy on the bike. What? And look, Fatty Friend comes helping her out. What's she doing? Who the fuck does she think she is? The two of them. And now, this is where it starts. Still waving her arm around. This is where she walks down, and the guys start pushing in. That's it, see? It happens. I'll just go back. Guess who was there? I'll stop it there. Just go back. The guy in the white with the microphone. Good old Harvey. Good old Harvey's got the grandstand seat there. Oh, just happens to be right on the spot there. You don't miss a beat. Just go back a sec. Check it out again. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. He's fucking always there. Oh, ringside seat. Unfreaking believable. Well, when he's around there, it's a lot of bullshit. Alright, I thought I'd just add that in. Okay, let's just skip it, I don't know, about 14 minutes and see what we find here. Alright, as you can see, Parliament in the background. They're walking back down Burke Street. Look who we got here. Look at that. The deadly duo. There's Fatty and a friend. Let's just see if we'll get a better shot.
That's refusing to move. Looks like someone from the...
There she is. There's Fatty. taking a jacket off, as you saw, and there's White Hat. Yeah, and there's the cops that are coming down. Amazing. Why are they there standing out like this? Unbelievable. You can't tell me they haven't got something to do with it. There she is, white hat and fatty with the coat off.
Media? I'm not sure.
What's she doing? Look, what's she doing? Walking backwards. There they are. Still got a phone. Oh, you're just going to say, oh yeah, she's just right up front and filming, doing a live or something. Oh, I don't think so. Have a look, the two of them. The two that part of that bullshit we just saw outside Parliament House. There they go. Did their job. All right, look, I don't know. I could be barking up the wrong tree, but I don't know. Just put it out there. I guarantee though that shit what we just saw before, that was just that. All a bullshit stage for the media to make the protesters look bad. Okay, let's just roll it a bit more. Now we're back at Flinders Street where the supposed riot squad was shooting rubber bullets and tear gas. Well, guess who that is? There's Fatty with the Tommy on the front with the coat off. She's right at the front again. You could not bloody script this. Honestly. There she is. I wonder where White Cap is. Do we spot her? There she is. Look at her. I mean, come on. Who the fuck is she? She's gone from the steps of Parliament, being right up the front, giving orders. Now she's right at the front. Here. Oh, my God. What's going on here? Before we go any further, let's look at this. We got Tommy Fatty, doing her thing with White Cap outside Parliament. Clearly she's wearing this thick coat, okay? Clearly it's her coat. You wouldn't want to lose that. It probably cost a bit of money too. So clearly it must have been a coldish day for her to wear that. Okay, then what? And then we see them again. The two of them, with the cops are marching forward and the protesters further up, and they're on their own in between. But you can see she's carrying the coat now, and she's got, it looks like a green bottle. She's got a drink from somewhere. But anyway, she's carrying the coat now. It's a bit heated back there. And now, there she is on the front line again. How she just muzzled the way all the way through that crowd to be right at the front outside Flinders Street Station with the riot squad there, ready to do their shit. Where's her coat? Where's the coat that she brought with her? Did she just throw it away? She couldn't have, said, oh, hang on, I'm going to take it to my car, because she's not going to have a car there. Where is her coat? Well, maybe one of her handlers is holding it. What do you think? I mean, it's bullshit. It is bullshit. How she can have a coat, wearing it, then carrying it, and now no coat. I thought I'd just show that just to top this shit show up. Don't see White Cap anywhere.
Yeah.
For God, Tommy, you're kidding me.
I can't see, guys. I've been pepper sprayed as well. Sorry, guys. I've been sprayed as well. I can't see.
I think I saw her. Hang on. Well. Who's here? We've got the White Cap. Of course she's there. Oh my God, what's going on here? Yep, there she is. Still got a camera there. Not right up the front with her fatty friend, but Pretty close. Yep. What's this? What's this putting the hand out? What's going on here? Then she turns around. All right, they start retreating. Let's just go forward a little bit more. All right, minute or so more, and there's Rukshan. Someone's pouring milk on him because he's had all this shit sprayed on him. Who carries milk? Who carries milk around anyway? But the person I want to point out is this woman here. This woman here, you'll get a better picture when I start playing it.
Stick together! Yeah.
That's her speaking, and she's obviously buddies with Rukshan.
Yeah, I'll do. We've got some wipes. Yeah, I'll do it. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks, brother.
This is bullshit when people when journalists are getting...
That's her talking.
Thank you.
All right, let's stop it there. Well, where do we know her from? Go back last year. Remember the hair salon? The hair salon. She opened her business one morning against all supposed Cho directions. There was a shit show out the front there with that idiot with the flag, Steve, whatever his name is, who's gone missing. But yeah, the reason I point out it because that was all bullshit. And you know who was there? Her best buddy, good old Arby Yemeni. Good old Arby Yemeni. I'm not saying anything against Rukshan. By God, if he's not genuine, well, fucking hell, I can't trust anyone. But he seems to be involved with Arby quite a bit, and she just happens to be there, helping Rukshan out there with the water and milk, whatever. And trust me, her and Arby are good buddies. We've seen another protest, them talking together. I wouldn't trust her as far as I could kick her. So,
Let me hold that for you for a second. Yeah.
how's your hairdressing salon going?
Here, I got you.
Can you point that?
All right, that'll do. That'll do. I think I've done too much here. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, there's more. Okay, Flinders Street corner, Young and Jackson's, good old drinking hole. This is where supposedly they sprayed all this shit and shot rubber bullets, but maybe it wasn't that bad. We've noticed already our two friends there. Let's just see from a different angle.
The crowd is out.
There's the fake cough. Look who's standing there. Fatty, not a care in the world. Everything's been sprayed. Doesn't affect her. Oh, it's affected this guy, though.
Starting to disperse.
Look, hands on her hips. Doesn't bother her at all. Everyone's coughing, running down the street, running away from this. But not her. And there's Whitecap, of course, with the arms out. Still with the phone in her hand. Yeah, cops behind her. Both of them. What the fuck? Honestly, what are they doing? I don't know who this other one is, but standing there, not giving a fuck about the riot squad behind them and whatever they're shooting or spraying.
You can see
Look at her, hands on her hips.
everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere except on her and her. Doesn't affect them.
The pepper spray.
Pepper spray my ass.
And they're
Look at her, barking out something. What's she saying?
firing rubber bullets on the crowd.
Look at this.
That's rubber bullets.
That's our friend Matty Lawson. Yeah, you can't trust this guy either. Like I said, you can't trust anyone now. What a lot of fakery this is. It didn't show his, guts for too long. There shows again. Oh, Didn't show it too long. What, did it go through your top to cause that damage? No, I don't see any holes there, mate.
It's in a beanball.
There it is, look. Don't show it too good. Pull it up more so we can see it.
Fucking back.
Geez, you really showed it quick, didn't you? Let's have a decent look. Let's go back.
That's rubber bullets. Fucking rubber bullets in it.
Look at that. Give us a good look.
Beanball fucking bag from about a metre away.
That's in there, supposedly going down, with his back to him. Getting shot in the guts, did he? And we got these two clowns here. Look at that. They're shooting on the ground, whatever. Blanks. They're not shooting at him. And he goes down like a bag of shit, pretending, while this person hasn't not been affected at all by anything. And he gets up. And he gets up. And there's Fatty leading the march of the fucking the riot squad. Have a look at it. Leading, going out, and a white cap. Are you joking me? They are leading the way. Like fucking, follow me, guys. Follow me, guys. We'll lead you down the street. Oh, fuck. The shit that happens on this corner, you know, the Burke Street donut shit. I mean, they should call this fucking shit corner. Honestly, what is going on here with Fatty and Whitecap? As the shit show goes on. Actually, I've got to go back. I missed something. You need to see this. Keep going. When they start spraying this hero there, he said, oh, fuck this, I'll take my top off. Well, Fatty just doesn't give a fuck about this guy. I'll take my top off and get this sprayed on me. You know, it's supposed to be deadly stuff. Everyone's running down the street, including Rookshan, like he's dying. And we've got Whitecap girl there, but there's also another girl with a loudspeaker. The loudspeaker girl. They're just having a chat together, like organising things. What the fuck? Who's she with the loudspeaker? As the hero with no top. Check him out. Look at this. What is that? Is that affecting him? All that shit? You can't tell me that's not staged. Fuck! Have a look at it. Who does he think he is? And why would they spray on him? Oh, he's got no top on, so he's the guy we spray at. While these clowns have a bit of a good chat, running the show. And of course we got the big boy, his mate. And there's supposedly Matty Lawson getting shot in the guts. No one's shot. What? Got shot with this fucking bullshit phone. They're shooting into the ground. Look at that. Fake as fuck, and he just happens to be standing there. What the fuck are you doing there, Lawson? And no one gives a fuck about it because they know it's staged. Look at Fatty, will you? Look at that. Look, as nonchalant as can be. And you reckon the shots are being fired at people? Look at that. Bang, 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 all on the ground. And we don't see Matty Lawson until oh, the fake cough. And look, there we go. That's where we started before. Hands on hips.
It's now starting to disperse. You can see every.
Yeah, you can see bullshit. White hat with the arms out. Fatty with the hands on the hips. Yeah. Not the slightest affected by this shit. Backs to the cops. Like, yeah, right. Who the fuck are you?
The pepper spray.
Pepper spray my ass.
And they're firing rubber bullets on the crowd.
One last look. Oh, don't show it. Just a quick glimpse.
Let's fucking rubber bullets in a bin.
Oh, quick.
Ball fucking bag.
Yeah, bullshit, mate. What's on your hand?
From about a metre.
Don't show anything. All total bullshit.
Let's fucking rubber bullets in a beanball fucking bag from about a metre away.
From about a metre away. Probably 2.5 metres. Anyway. Yeah. make of it what you think. I don't know. Can't trust anyone, can we? Can't trust anyone. Where do these clowns come from? I mean, where do these clowns come from? You got from one major event, a few blocks away, Parliament House, where they were in front of the cops, and once again, the big so-called event with the riot squad there, right there in between the cops and the people. I mean, fucking what? Females, of course. I mean, really? I mean, who are they?